Hi Divas, me again. Just a little glue update. Tuesday night, we on our live, we put together a butterfly with the glues that we were talking about, and I have a problem with the glue that I like the best, the 3-in-1, the Beacon 3-in-1 that we talked about earlier. I still like it a lot, but I have a problem with it in that on a flat surface, it tends to get stringy, like a hot glue gun gets stringy, and then it doesn't quite, it makes a mess. I don't like that kind of thing. So when it gets stringy like that, it makes a mess, and I won't tolerate that. But so I went back to the tacky clear gel, Aleene's tacky glue clear gel, and I like that for it. It's just that you have to make sure you use just the minimal amount. Don't use a whole big glop underneath it, because it will squoosh out from underneath the item, and when it dries like a lump. It dries like a hard lump if you don't, if it pushes out from underneath the gem. Another thing is that I went ahead and put the white dots. We were talking about putting the little white dots around it. I like that effect, only I don't like that around the edges, and I'll show you just a little bit closer. That around the edges like that, it doesn't make a clean edge. So what I'm doing with these now is I am putting the edge on first. I am going to put a bead of white drills all around the edge first. And on this tacky glue, just be very careful to put just a little bit, smear it. You don't just, a little dab will do you. You don't really have to squeeze very much. I started out with the pinhole in this because I only want a small thin bead of it, and the pinhole did not allow enough of the glue to come through. I was squeezing until my hands hurt like crazy. I don't like to do that. So for this one, I've just opened up the glue hole a little bit, and I just have to do the very minimal amount of glue to use underneath it. And it sets up hard fairly quickly, not as fast as the other like cement glues are, like the 3-in-1, like the ultimate glues. They're kind of like super glues, like cement glues. But these are not. These are just, I like the clear gel because then I can see the drills. They don't get saturated within the glue to the point where you can't see them any longer. Like they don't float on top, but they don't sink to the bottom underneath the glue either. When you do these woodcuts, there are little hairs or whatever that stick up, and sometimes it doesn't slide very easily. If I put it somewhere, it's not going to slide into place very easily, but you can get it, you can move it. I just take the tweezers and nudge it a little bit to get it to where I want it. So this is these two butterflies. This is the edging around the butterflies. Now that I have a clear, crisp edge on them, then I'm going to go to my special drills and try to get the colorfulness on the inside of these. I like how the special drills go down. It's just I want to be sure that I have a nice smooth edge on it. I just think it looks nicer. It looks more polished. It looks more professionally done rather than just thrown together haphazard. I mean, I like the other one, but, you know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I just have these 3 butterflies, and they have the light, the tea light inside as well. These were from the dollar store a couple months ago. I think I got them in February, early February, something like that, when the spring stuff was just coming out. Alright, going to back it up a little bit here. So you can tell the edge is already going to look nicer. I like the pinkish and the bluish look of that. I'm going to probably use the pink red again, but I'm going to use a different color to set it off because I don't have any more of the blue, the teal and blue. So I have so much of this pinky stuff, I'm going to use that again. But I'm going to use other colors with it. And I'll show you what they look like when they're done and when they are clear coated. Now, I noticed that I'm going to take a small paintbrush and go underneath here. I want this background white as well. It has some gaps in the white underneath here because with the foam brush, when you can't really get inside and you have to really be in a well-lighted area to see what you're doing. So I'm going to do the white on the inside of this again before I clear coat the whole thing. Alright, and I make sure that I put the paint up, the white paint up around the edges of, you know, of the feature as well because, well, you're going to see that. If it's going to sit on a table, you walk past it, you're going to see some of the edging. So I make sure that that and the tops of these things on the inside are painted as well. I just want to double check on all that before I clear coat it with the Minwax. Alright, that's an update on this one. Okay, another quick update on the butterflies. This one's coming out rather pretty. The other one I'm not so sure about, but, you know, whatever it is. I wanted to let you know with the glue, too. When I put these down, if you put them down just separate like that, you run a slim bead of glue down the middle, and I put it down there, but then I wanted to go back in and put the single ones in around there, and then getting the big fat glue to just put a little drop where I wanted it and not overspill it was ridiculous. So what I did was I came and, let's see, where do I want to put one? I want to put a long one in here, so I'm going to put glue on the entire area, not just a thin bead of glue, because, and I'll show you how this works, because then I can put that in the middle, and I want to put white around it, so then I can put the white right around it. Can you see that? Then I can put the white right around it without over gluing the corners. Can I get even tighter there around this one? See, because I put glue all over the area, I can just tuck those in between them without having to add an extra blob of glue to get it in the right place. I'll do it on the other side just to be sure you saw it. I'm going to fan out the glue all over this place here. I'm going to go in and pick up the one I want in there. And now, because there's glue in the creases already, I can put the extra whites in between and not have to add an extra blob of glue that will overshoot the area. An extra blob of glue that would overshoot the area. See, I can't really see it well in the mirror here, but in the viewfinder. But that's what I would do. Put a large glob of glue all along the area, put the big ones in, and then fill in the little ones around it, rather than a single bead of glue putting them in, then having to go back with the glue and catching the little areas that overshoots the whole thing. Alright, that was just another idea to pass on to you. Also, I made a few of these ladybugs, and with flat black and with the red gems. The thing is, with the black, if you use a clear glue like the one I've been using, the black disappears into the black. There are areas on here that I see that I missed a drill or two here and there, and that's because when you put the clear gel on there, you can't tell where you put the drills down and where you haven't. So what I suggest, and I've did on 2 of them rather, I did 3 of them altogether. After this one, what I did was use the Jewel-It, the Aleene's Jewel-It, which is a milky white, a very thin milky white. That way at least I could tell where the drills were going down on it. So I have to fix this one up yet, and then these will be ready to go too. At the end, I will show you all the different things I've made with the spare drills that are on the spring things that I've been doing. Okay? And I'll get that ready for you shortly. It'll be just a second for you though. Hold on. The results of the Battle Royale, the glue battle, is this. These are the final products of the Battle of the Glues, the gluing the gems onto your extra drills onto some spring-like items. And these have all been polycrylic. Remember that? Minwax polycrylic? That's what I prefer to use on most of my items. I'm going to show you a few of them on woodcuts that I haven't shown you before, but okay, this is the family, and when you do the minwaxing, if you do have a drill or so jump off or flip over or something off of your artwork, you can take gem tack or your glue, your 3-in-1 glue, or your super glue, or your B6000, E6000, and give it a shot of glue. I usually like to go over these things twice with the polyurethane. And I do not have the rabbits here today because we had our Easter on Sunday, this past Sunday, on the 2nd of April, and we had it on Palm Sunday because of family obligations, so I gave them. I gave the 2 rabbits. They lit up. They had so much fun. And I will add to this video a little clip of them getting their rabbits, of them opening their rabbits, so you can see what they look like. And I think the ducks came out very, very well, except that I would have used more brighter yellow instead of the off-white with the white. But I used what I had, and that's what I had, and that was what was on hand. You can see that it doesn't matter what glue was used underneath, still the polycrylic did a great job on covering it. I need to replace 2 of the little diamonds on his little forehead here. But the only thing that I have a problem with is with the 3-in-1, the Beacon 3-in-1. Maybe some of the other glues, they kind of, if you put too thick of a layer down, it does seem to look like it covers the drill a bit, and that I don't like. There are places where it looks like it kind of like covered the drill. You don't really notice unless it looks milky in there. You don't really notice unless you really look closely. But this will last for a good long time. I am going to replace the little diamonds that are missing here. on his little forehead, and I have one or two that are missing right underneath his wing here. No matter how hard you try, when you're gluing, sometimes one or two pop upside down. Then when you are sealing them, you know, when you're bouncing the foam brush along, I pounce on it. I don't scrub, I don't rub, I just pounce. I pounce it in between. So no matter how easily and how delicately you do that, there will still be one or two that pop off. I just wanted to remind you that. This is the little chickie. It's so cute, the little chickie. I think he's adorable. I think this is my favorite. This one is going to go up in my bedroom and be my little nightlight. He's just so adorable. I don't know what I'm going to do with the duckies. I might put them up on my Etsy shop. I'm not sure. If you're curious as to how the rest of the butterflies turned out, this is the one we made. Was this the one we made together? Yeah, I think this is the one we made together on Tuesday night in our live session. You can check that out. I'll try to link it below. Hopefully I remember. They're all extra drills. And what I had a problem with is trying to squeeze some of the drills in around the edges. So, like I always put the big ones down first. And then I try to fill in the rest with the little ones. Now, as you can see here, I think you can see here, it kind of gets, right in here, it kind of gets goopy and muddy in there. I think that's where it is. Maybe you can't see it as much in the camera. But it kind of looks like the glue kind of floated it in there. And that's my fault. I gave away all the others that I showed you in part 1. And so what I did was, since I couldn't get the drills around the edge evenly, the next two I started first with the drills. I outlined the entire butterfly with one layer of white drills. And then I added the color to it. Now, I kind of added different shades of blue with the reddish orange, and I kind of like that. I like the pearlized that I added along with the glassy ones. They are plastic. They aren't resin or anything, but they are plastic. And the Minwax does a great job on it. Again, the problem is sometimes where the glue has come up and over a part of the gem that makes it look a little wonky. It's not the Minwax, it's the glue. So I have to come up with a plan. I think by the time I did the third one, it really worked out well. Again, I outlined the whole thing with one layer of the white drills before I put them on, and I used the smallest amount of glue drop that I could. And as I was putting the big ones on, I would surround them with the white ones. I'd glue them down, then glue the white ones around them, and keep the glue off of the top of the drills. And this one came out the best. I like this one the most, the green and orange. I'm not sure if I'll make them again or not. I mean, they take over an hour to just put the drills on. And that's a long time. I mean, it cost me all of $1.25 for the base. It cost me a few pennies in paint. It cost me maybe a buck in polyurethane, and didn't cost me anything for the extra drills because they came in the kits. So for what cost me like $3 worth of items, maybe $3.50 at the most, you have a really nice gift. I wanted to share with you. I will put links down below as to where I bought these. I bought these on Temu. They were like $3.50. If you look on some of the diamond painting, the inexpensive diamond painting sites that sell crafty kits and stuff, you will find kits this size, the whole kit, going for $40, $32 to $45. This cost me $4. Nothing for shipping. It cost me a bit in glue. That would be the biggest expense of the whole thing, is part of a glue bottle. That's it. These are all extra drills as well. Drills and gems. All of them. These little things were like $2. And I don't see anything like these. Anything like these at all. The rabbits were also about $5 a piece, $4 or $5 a piece. And they also go for about the same, probably more, than these type of things would. Okay, so let me show you the other ones I got done. Now, these are starting ahead for like the 4th of July and for summer. I got 3 ladybugs done. I got 3 ladybugs done. And I had trouble with the glue on the flat. The 3-in-1. Oh gosh. The Beacon 3-in-1. I'm not going to use that for flat again. What I used instead, I started using the clear gel tack on this, and it wasn't great. Where is the other one? I know I threw it out because it was empty. I'm getting more. So it's leaving this cloudiness. I don't even know if you could see it. It's leaving this cloudiness between the drills. And I don't like it. I switched to the more liquidy glue because I thought it was cheaper to begin with, and for the amount that I had been doing and my hand squeezing the bottle glue, it was getting really rough. But you can see where the Minwax reacted a bit with the glue. I really do. So I switched on the last one. I went to the Jewel-It, the Aleene's Jewel-It. It's milky white to begin with, so I could see where to put the black drills down. I may have mentioned that before when I was actually gluing them down. I see a little bit of the milkiness in between the drills in the red, which I don't really like. But I'm not sure how to come up with something different. Now I did the same things on these. Oh, I'm going to put black felt behind there. I'm going to mount these on black felt so that you can see black dots. These are just holes here. So I'm going to put the black dots underneath them. These ones I'm going to mount on white felt. And you can kind of see how it would look just by sitting here. These turned out great. Same glue. The Aleene's Gem Tack, the Aleene's Jewel-It, I'm sorry, the Aleene's Jewel-It. Same drills, same Minwax, not a bit cloudy. Not a bit cloudy. I made 3 of these. These are going to go up on my Etsy shop, I believe. I might let my mom use them to decorate her beauty shop if she wants for a week or 2, and then put them up on my Etsy shop. I'm having, I love spring.
Huh? Wow.
Remember that?
Laminator.
That's where you colored them. That's where you colored
Hi,
them.
what town are you going to in Jersey?
Let me see it. Let me see it all together.
Collinswood, yeah.
Because I didn't film it all together. On the sides.
Got hit again, man.
Cool.
I think we were in college.
What do you think of the
We
colors?
went to a restaurant.
It's right over the border.
I like the silver rounded neck.
Right over the bridge, yeah.
Where are you going to put it?
On my bedroom.
Near
Cool.
Mount Laurel, near...
Oh, cool. That's good.
The bunny.
Souderton. They go up to Souderton.
Is that what
This morning.
Let me see.
Let me see.
No, let me see it.
What are you doing, Crystal?
Because why is this not? Oh, here it is. Come on, look at me.
Crystal, look at me.
Sammy, look at me. Okay.
Good.
Where are you going to put it?
Oh, it lights up. Isn't that neat?
It's like a nightlight thing. I know you don't need a nightlight, but...
Bunny.
Okay, Sammy. I turned it off. Anyway, I just wanted to finish this up. I have others to do that you will see in other videos. I have frames. I have flowers. I have an elephant. I have flowers on picture stands that I still wish to do. I need to finish the angels and finish the fairies as well. So I'll do them in a different video. I just want to paint the fairies a different flesh color at this point. And I have other things that I finished this month and the month of March that I do want to show you as well. You'll see them first tomorrow night. Well, not tomorrow night. You'll see them first on Tuesday Night Live. Anything I get finished during the week, I usually show there. And anything that comes in as an unboxing, I show on Tuesday Night Live as well. So I hope to see you there. Tuesday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, thank you everyone. Like and subscribe if you want to see more of this video or get reminded when Diamond Art Club sneak peeks and unboxings come up as well. Alright, have a wonderful week everyone. Bye-bye.